January 12, 1973. The Vietnam War is nearing its end, but danger still lurks. Two Navy Phantoms launch into a gray, overcast sky. They are flying backup, a combat air patrol between North Vietnam and the Midway. Their mission: intercept any threat before it reaches the fleet. Leading the charge, Lieutenant Vic Kowaleski, with Rio Jim Wise. On his wing, Lieutenant Pat Arwood, with Ensign Lin Oat Soon. A voice cuts through the comms. Bandit airborne, heading straight for Midway. A North Vietnamese MiG is closing in. Fast, low, aggressive. Pat Arwood's quote: optional dramatic recreation. It was a real threat to Midway. One hit on the carrier and it could be a catastrophe. The MiG pilot spots the massive phantoms and panics. He turns fast, tries to run. Kowaleski cuts in, turns sharp right. The chase begins. He gets stoned and fires. The Sidewinder missile streaks toward the midget, hits near the tail, damage done, but the MiG is still flying. One more missile. This time, dead center. It was the last MiG kill of the Vietnam War. 15 days later, the Paris Peace Accords are signed, and the United States begins its withdrawal. Between 1965 and 1973, the U.S. claimed over 200 MiG kills, 8 of them by pilots flying off the USS Midway. In fact, Midway had the unique distinction of launching the first and last MiG kills of the entire Vietnam War. Midway wasn't done yet. In 1991, she roared back into combat during Desert Storm, flying over 3,000 missions and delivering over 2,000 tons of firepower. But even legends grow old. In 1992, after 47 years of service, the Midway was retired. Today, the USS Midway lives on, not in war, but as a museum in San Diego, a floating tribute to those who served and flew into hostile skies. This is the story of the last MiG kill of the Vietnam War, and the ship that made history again and again. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe.